What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the Kith collaboration with New Balance on this 990 V4 in the United Arrows and Sons colorway. Today's video, as always, is brought to you by Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable insole for anyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be very comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this pair is one of 4 highly anticipated collaborations between Ronnie Fieg's Kith label with New Balance. All 4 were raffled off on Kith's app last week, and then they were individually released on their website first come first serve as well. So this 990 V4 released for a price of $235 US, which is roughly 310 Canadian dollars. The colorway for this shoe is smoked pearl, and the style code is M990KT4. So the unique thing about these collaborations that just released is that Ronnie Fieg took existing past Kith and New Balance collaborations and used those same color schemes on a different model. So in the case for this one, this is inspired by the Kith, New Balance, and United Arrows and Sons 997, which dropped back in 2018. And fun fact, that release in 2018 was actually based off of a 2009 release that was strictly between New Balance and United Arrows and Sons on the 997.5. And I gotta say, that color scheme was adopted very well on this 990 V4 silhouette. Before we go on any further, I want to give you guys a look at the box. So these all come in a special edition box just for the respective shoes. So for this V4, it comes in a V4 themed box. We have an image of the shoe on the very top. On the side of the lid, it reads here, Kith for New Balance since 2011. And on the bottom, it features the Kith logo done in this all over style. And then inside the box, it comes with this canvas dust bag with an image of the shoe once again, along with these stance socks, which matches the color of the shoe perfectly, and I feel like you can easily wear these even if you're not wearing the 990 V4 specifically. So these are really nice bonus add-ons that really make this collaboration feel special, and it's much appreciated. So diving into the details, so this is a made in USA pair, and the base layer here on the toe box, this is constructed out of a gray colored mesh. We have this reflective 3M layer on the very bottom, and then overlaid on either side, we have these purple colored nubuck accents. Wrapping around the front toe cap, we have this very soft and very buttery gray colored suede, and then we have this gray suede which covers the eyelets of the shoe, and the top 2 eyelets are constructed out of a gray colored TPU. Beneath this on the mid panel, we have more gray suede, and stitched on top of this we have the New Balance N logo, which is done in this reflective 3M finish in a combination of pink and white. Moving downwards, we have this textured pink leather, which sits underneath the gray suede, and then underneath this we have a darker gray colored suede to give the shoe a little bit more contrast. And then wrapping around the heel, we have more of a lighter gray suede with 990 branding pressed on the lateral side. And in the middle, we have this perforated pink colored nubuck with this semicircle Kith 10-year anniversary branding, which is pressed on in this purple colored TPU. And the top of the heel is covered in this dark gray reflective 3M, and this is also perforated as well. Wrapping around the bottom of the heel, we have this translucent TPU heel clip with a pink layer underneath, along with New Balance branding in white, and this helps to give you added structure and support for the back end of the shoe. And then moving back to the front, so in terms of the laces, these come with 3 different lace options. The standard default lace and the one that I prefer are these flat style laces in black, but they also come with these white laces and purple laces as well. Underneath this, so the entire tongue is well padded, and it's covered in this black colored suede on the exterior. We have this nubuck overlay on the very top with 990 V4 branding, along with this rectangular tag on the top with Made in USA New Balance branding. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe is lined in a very soft, almost synthetic suede-like feeling textile, and this is done in a very dark gray color. And then taking out the insoles, these come with a very well padded foam insole. It's lined in a gray colored finish on top, and on the heel we have both New Balance and Kith co-branding. So the upper of the 990 V4 sits atop this absorbed foam midsole, which is painted in white on the forefoot, and this vintage looking cream color on the heel. In addition to Absorb, they also incorporate end cap technology, which is basically a soft EVA core surrounded by a stiffer polyurethane rim, which helps to give you added structure and support while still giving you that step-in comfort and softness. And then finally, turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your classic 990 V4 outsole. So this is all done in this black colored rubber. On the forefoot we have these 3 horizontal slits, which helps give you added flexibility. And in the middle, instead of the carbon fiber shank plate that the V3 has, for this one we have this shiny black colored TPU, which does the same function of giving you added torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about sizing, so to me these fit like all my other 990 V4s, so I personally prefer to go a half size down. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I go with the 9.5 in the 990 V4, along with other New Balance silhouettes like the 990 V3, V5, the 992, the 998, and most of my 550s. And in comparison, I usually stick true to size or a size 10 in other New Balance silhouettes like the 997, the 990 V2 because of its more narrow toe box, most of my 2002 Rs, along with some of the made in UK models like most of my 991s, the 1500 and the 1530. So long story short, if you like more of a snug one-to-one fit, you can go a half size down in these, but if you have wider feet or you just like more of a roomy toe box, then you can stick true to size for these as well. Next up in terms of the comfort, so the 990 V4 is a very comfortable shoe. This along with the 990 V3 and the V5, all three are very comfortable and they feel very well balanced. So you will feel a ton of step-in comfort with this absorb underfoot, but at the same time it's still very stable and supportive. And if I had to compare these directly to a 990 V3, they feel very similar to each other. If anything, I feel like the V3 has the edge in terms of being a little bit softer and having a little bit more foam underfoot, whereas the V4 feels a little bit more stable. I don't feel as elevated on the heels, but it's still a very well balanced and comfortable shoe that I can wear for many hours in a day, no problem. Last but not least, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so this I gotta say was a very high quality pair. All the suedes, the nubucks, it felt very high quality, and it was in line with my expectations with typical made in USA New Balance shoes. And in terms of the overall build, aside from some very minor issues like some dried glue that I just pulled off, there really wasn't any flaws that I could see on this pair, so I was very happy with how these turned out. So with all that being said now, let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. I think Ronnie Flag and New Balance did an incredible job on this collaboration. All four pairs are very unique and they stand out in its own way, but for me, if I have to choose a favorite of the four, it's gonna come down to these ones or the Daytona V3s. I don't have those in hand yet, they're still somewhere in the States, and I have to ship them over to me, but I think this one has the edge in terms of the wearability. The colors are a little bit more muted, so you can probably pull these off on feet easier, but I like the uniqueness and the pop of the Daytonas, so it's gonna come down to one of the two. But like I said, I'm very happy with how these turned out. Aside from being just a beautiful colorway, the materials were great, the craftsmanship was great, and I think this is exactly how a collaboration should be. It should feel kind of special, and the fact that they gave us a really nice box, the socks, the dust bag, and the extra laces, it just really felt like a special release. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this pair. Of the four in this Kith and New Balance collection, how would you rank them from best to worst? I'm not gonna give you my answer yet because I'm still on the fence until I actually get them in hand, but I'm curious to know your thoughts down below. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.